Sunram. Sunram finds an OC left pocket three on the way. Tickles a twine.
Now it's Matty Bass on the drive. Bass, nice move, and Bass with an easy layup.
Up to the feet, Ruppel brought back down. O'Connor, though, lost the grab, and down to the mat. Ruppel with a chance for a pin with a minute 15. There it is.
Pick and roll, Kaloran. Hooks it underneath, and a bunny for Hannig.
Right side to Charlie Shaw. Shaw looks right, drives in, attacks the double team, and splits him for the layup.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good evening and welcome to Milner, North Dakota, the site of tonight's Division B Region 1 girls basketball contest between the Ellendale Cardinals and the Sargent County Bulldogs. You are watching on yourliveevent.com. We will be right back with pregame coverage.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
This is Chris Brecken from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. We specialize in seed meter calibration, planter maintenance, and offer the full line of precision planting products. Walking your fields with you, helping you identify maintenance issues on your planter, developing a plan that puts you back in control of your planter. That's what we do here at Agassiz Precision Ag. Stop by or give us a call. Agassiz Precision Ag, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Anderson Seed Farms Incorporated is your local LG Seeds and Dairyland seed dealership. They offer the latest traits and genetics in both corn and soybeans along with alfalfa. Anderson Seed Farms is also a certified seed conditioning plant that grows, conditions, and sells Westbred spring wheat seed, which was the top grown spring wheat in North Dakota last year. If you'd like to know more about these industry-leading products, contact Anderson Seed Farms in Foreman at 701-724-3601 or check out AndersonSeedFarms.com.
Sargent Central Public School, helping others create themselves, things, and opportunities. It's home to a variety of wonderful opportunities, including a 24/7, 365 community wellness center, a 3rd through 12th grade smart lab, free pre-kindergarten, 1-to-1 student devices, and 12 weeks paid parental leave. For more information, please visit sargentcentral.org. Good luck, athletes, and good luck, Sargent County Bulldogs. Together is Central.
Outside, the snow is falling, but inside, we are balling as the number 4 ranked Sargent County Bulldogs are playing host to the Ellendale Cardinals. The Cardinals are coming into tonight's contest with a 1-1 overall record as the Sargent County Bulldogs are undefeated in their first 2 contests of the season. Welcome into the Stock Growers Bank broadcast booth. Stock Growers Bank, your small town bank and big time partner. With the Stock Growers mobile app, experience banking at your fingertips anytime, anywhere. Bank near so you can go far with Stock Growers Bank. I am Nick Furch. I'm joined by my cameraman, Connor Olson. And let's first take a look at those visitors on the scoreboard, the Ellendale Cardinals. As we mentioned, they are coming into tonight's contest with a 1-1 overall record, and that win came in their season opener against the Enderlin Eagles last Tuesday. The Eagles were able to make it a little bit closer of a contest. The Cardinals did have a pretty sizable lead, pretty sizable advantage, but were able to hold on in that one before falling to the Warbirds later on in the week. That game was played on Thursday, a little bit larger of a margin in that one, and that is one of the areas when I talked to head coach for the Cardinals, Brendan Hack, that was one of the areas that he was talking about when he was reflecting back on the contest from last week was, okay, what was the difference between game 1 and game 2? And one of the big parts he talked about was against the Eagles, his team was able to handle the pressure, and they were able to take care of the basketball, stay away from some of those rough pressing situations that the Eagles put on. And then flip side of that, against the Warbirds, size was one of the big stories in that one, and that's something that he also stressed to me about prior to tonight's contest is the size of Sargent County. How are they going to be able to compete down low against the likes of an Ashlyn Sundquist, a Carly Cadoon, or a Liliana Lee? So that's going to be one of those areas for the Cardinals that we will make sure that we keep an eye on, is just the ability to handle the pressure as well as take care of the basketball and handle the size of the Bulldogs down low. And lastly, the last thing that Coach Hack had to mention was that they need to make sure they keep the energy for all 4 quarters and be able to handle any sort of adversity that may come throughout the evening. They are playing a little bit short. Players such as Maya Glynn and Riley Gehring are out for the Cardinals, so playing with a much smaller rotation than maybe Coach Hack would like to have this early on in the season. We're going to step aside, and we'll be right back, and we will talk about the Sargent County Bulldogs and some of the keys to the game for head coach Randy Searstead. We'll be right back on yourliveevent.com.
Partnership is a way of life here in the Northland. It's about pitching in to help our neighbors, making lending decisions locally, honoring long-term commitments to farmers, Main Street businesses, teams, schools, and rural communities. We're more than just a bank. We're a community partner, working constantly and diligently to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. Bank North, always true.
The Bison Booster Club, an organization that is rooted in their support of the activities within the Milner Public School District and the City of Milner. They pride themselves on their community involvement in local donations to area projects and sponsorships to help make their community a pleasant place to reside. If you have any questions or are interested in becoming a Booster Club member, you can check out the Bison Booster Club on Facebook or talk with any of the existing members. The Bison Booster Club, helping make their community a better place to live.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
The Milner Public School District has a long history of academic, artistic, and athletic achievement and is proud of the programs and education environment offered. A fully accredited educational system, Milner Public School District operates 2 separate school buildings, including Sundale Colony School. Over 85%, that's right, 85% of the graduates of Milner High School attend some form of post-secondary educational institution. You can find more information on the Milner Public School District online at milner.k12.nd.us.
Head coach Randy Searstead for the number 4 ranked Sargent County Bulldogs was really talking about, the keys to the game for his crew is how are they going to be able to kind of fix some of the little mistakes that they had last week in their contest against South Border and Napoleon Gackle Streeter. If you watch those games, you may have noticed the same thing that Coach Searstead noticed was slow starts to the game. So that was one of the focuses that he had, is how is his team going to be able to come out from the jump and be able to come out to a large advantage. So that is kind of the main focus there on the Bulldog side, and one of his focuses when it comes to the Cardinals and what they bring to the table is he highlighted Macy Norton and Ariel Hagan for the Cardinals. We'll get to our opening lineups here in just a little bit, but Macy Norton, a junior, Ariel Hagan, a senior. Those are 2 players that Coach Searstead really highlighted, not only for Norton's ability to shoot the 3, finish well, and facilitate, but also the defense that her and Ariel Hagan both play. So how are they going to be able to slow those 2 players down, not only on the offensive end, but also defensively, being able to handle that lane key build that Ariel Hagen has. Another big focus for Sargent County is Emma Bixby, their senior point guard, coming into the game averaging nearly a triple-double, which is almost unheard of, yes, through 2 games, but still almost unheard of at the high school level. 8.5 points, 9.5 assists, as well as 8.5 steals. So through 2 games, impressive stats, but just the ability to have a senior leader like that on the floor is something that Coach Searstead definitely understands and believes that she's going to be one of those key contributors for this team throughout the night. We will take one more quick break. We'll step aside and we'll be right back with the opening lineups for both of these teams. You are watching Division B Region 1 Girls Basketball on yourliveevent.com.
On behalf of post-secondary education success for the students, Dollars or Scholars chapters help hometown students achieve their educational goals by raising scholarship funds, establishing endowments, and more. For more information, scan the QR code on screen or stop by the Sargent Central School District. This game is brought to you in part by David Bergman Agency and Stock Growers Bank.
Let's take a quick look at the starting lineups for both of these teams. First, we'll start with the visiting Ellendale Cardinals. The sophomore forward, number 4, Anna Moorhead, is going to be joined on the floor as the previously mentioned junior guard, number 10, Macy Norton, and the senior forward, number 12, Ariel Hagen. Also in the starting lineup is the sophomore guard, number 22, Madeline Thorpe. And to round off the starting lineup is the junior forward, number 25, Hannah Lamada. As for the Sargent County Bulldogs, the previously mentioned senior guard, Emma Bixby, wearing number 2. Another senior is a forward, number 14, Lily Lee. The lone junior in the starting lineup for the Bulldogs is number 22, Carly Cadoon, the leading scorer for the Bulldogs. A senior forward, number 35, Sadie Newstol. And to round off the rotation is the senior forward, number 41, Ashlyn Sundquist. That will do it for our pregame coverage. We will step aside as they get ready for the national anthem and the starting lineups here on the floor. You are watching girls basketball on yourliveevent.com.
Sargent Central Public School, helping others create themselves, things, and opportunities. It's home to a variety of wonderful opportunities, including a 24/7, 365 community wellness center, a 3rd through 12th grade smart lab, free pre-kindergarten, 1-to-1 student devices, and 12 weeks paid parental leave. For more information, please visit sargentcentral.org. Good luck, athletes, and good luck, Sargent County Bulldogs. Together is Central.
The Milner Public School District has a long history of academic, artistic, and athletic achievement and is proud of the programs and education environment offered. A fully accredited educational system, Milner Public School District operates 2 separate school buildings, including Sundale Colony School. Over 85%, that's right, 85% of the graduates of Milner High School attend some form of post-secondary educational institution. You can find more information on the Milner Public School District online at milner.k12.nd.us.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest Coaches Show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search Your Live Event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the 3-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good!
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
The Bison Booster Club, an organization that is rooted in their support of the activities within the Milner Public School District and the City of Milner. They pride themselves on their community involvement in local donations to area projects and sponsorships to help make their community a pleasant place to reside. If you have any questions or are interested in becoming a Booster Club member, you can check out the Bison Booster Club on Facebook or talk with any of the existing members. The Bison Booster Club, helping make their community a better place to live.
And now for our starting lineups. First, with the visitors on the scoreboard, the Ellendale Cardinals. Starting at forward is sophomore number 4, Hannah Moorhead. At guard, a junior number 10, Macy Norton. At forward, a senior number 12, Ariel Hagan. At guard, a sophomore number 22, Madeline Thorpe. And at forward, a junior number 25, Anna Lamont. The Cardinals are head coach Brennan Hack, assisted by Anna Norton. And now for the home team on the scoreboard, your Sargent County Bulldogs. Starting at guard, the 5'2" senior, number 2, Emma Bixby. Starting at forward, the 5'10" senior, number 14, Liliana Lee. At forward, the 5'9" junior, number 22, Harley Canoe. At forward, the 5'7" senior, number 35, Sadie Newthal. And at forward, the 5'11" senior, number 41, Ashlyn Sundquist. The Bulldogs are coached by head coach Randall Searstead, assisted by Katie Bixby and Hunter Buston. Once again, the starting lineups for tonight's game, first for the Cardinals, is Hannah Moorhead, Macy Norton, Ariel Hagan, Madeline Thorpe, and Hannah Lamata. As for the Bulldogs, Emma Bixby, Liliana Lee, Carly Cadoon, Sadie Newstall, and Ashlyn Sundquist. And it looks like Cadoon and Hagan will start us off with the tip. And as it goes deep into the backcourt, the Bulldogs, Emma Bixby, will get us started. So starting out in what looks to be a man-to-man three-point shot here from Carly Cadoon is good, and the scoring gets started early here for the Bulldogs. Coming out in a press. Good job there by the Cardinals, able to break it quickly. We got a three-point shot here from Hannah Lamata. Bounces off the front of the rim. Offensive rebound there by Hagan. Oh, maybe more of a 2-3 zone coming out of that press set. Bixby strips it away, gets it ahead to Newstall, and the left-handed layup, no problem for the lefty Newstall. Once again, a press set here, and maybe tipped there by Sundquist. Shot fake there from Hagan. Dribble pull up, and that is a basket for Ariel Hagan. And the lone senior on this Cardinal squad gets the scoring started for Ellendale. So a little slower walk up here. Sadie Newstall thought about the three. Sundquist, good pass out to Lee. Lee's shot no good. Newstall offensive rebound. Sundquist thought about the shot. Instead dribbles, shot off the mark. Cadoon saves it and actually bounces it off of Hannah Lamata. So the possession will stay here with Sargent County. So after a fast first minute, at least the second minute of play is slowed down a little bit. Able to get it into Lee. Short corner jumper from Newstall, left short. Offensive rebound by Cadoon. Turnaround shot off the glass is good for Carly Cadoon. As we mentioned, Cadoon coming in is the leading scorer as that's picked off by Newstall. Cadoon loves that fadeaway turnaround shot, no good. Newstall comes away with it up top. Sundquist, and that shot no good. Foot might have been on the line, so we'll just call that a miss too, as we're going to have a timeout called before a jump ball could be. And that timeout is going to be called by the Cardinals. And it is a 30-second timeout, so now is a great time to mention that our timeout is sponsored by Bank North, your trusted financial partner for generations. helping customers and communities build, grow, and prosper. To see what value-based banking can do for you, visit banknorth.com today. So just about 2 minutes into the game here, and the Bulldogs leading 7-2. Carly Canoon 5, Newstall 2. Lone points for the Cardinals coming from Ariel Hagan. So Hagan will be the one to inbound here. 1-2-1-1 is more of the press style here. Something that Coach Sears said talked about implementing. Usually does a 1-2-2, so a little bit different set. Able to break it, might be deflected. And wide open layup off the mark there for Macy Norton. That's one of the hard parts there of a full court press is if you can break it, you have open shots down low. And that pass from Bixby to Cadoon is good. That's a mid-range this time from Carly Cadoon. And they're going to say it was not deflected. So pass out of bounds is going to be possession for Sargent County. Newstall set to inbound. Can get the ball in, so instead gets it out up top to Bixby, and she'll set it up. Lee now far side. 3-point shot here from Emma. Bixby is good. Bixby doesn't always take that 3-point shot, but good job there, able to step up and hit it. So able to break the press, now setting up in their half-court offense. Almost able to fit that pass in down low to a cutting Macy Norton, but a deflected out of bounds by Cadoon, so possession will stay here with Ellendale. Norton up top now to Thorpe. Cross court, this is LaMotta. Hagan back to Thorpe. Thorpe throws it away, is stolen here by Bixby. Bixby looking for a little bit of help. Nice hesitation dribble off the glass, no good, and we're going to have a foul on the rebound attempt. Foul is going to be called on Sadie Newstall, her first, team's first. So nice hesitation dribble there from Bixby, but unable to finish off the glass. So setting up the full court pressure. LaMotta trying to get a trap in that corner, just able to get across the court, so it wasn't an over. Back 3-point shot here from Norton off the mark. Up ahead now to Sundquist. Sundquist slows it down, instead gets it to Bixby, and again, Bixby unable to convert on the layup opportunity. Hagan takes the 3-point shot, and that is going to be short from Ariel Hagan. So the first substitution into the game for the Cardinals is the freshman number 11, Kinsey Middlestead, as Hannah LaMotta will take a seat. Bulldogs leading here by 10, so off to a quicker start than what they had shown last week in their two contests. So much to the delight of Coach Searstead, I'm sure, as that may be blocked on that shot from Cadoon. A good rebound there by the Cardinals. Hagan. It's it to Thorpe. Thorpe jumper, left short, and we're going to have a foul. And they're going to say that's going to be called on the Cardinals. So foul is on number 4, Hannah Moorhead, her first, team's first, as we're just over halfway through quarter number 1. Well, looks to be a 2-3 defensive set here for the Cardinals. Bixby passes it to Cadoon, left alone for 3, and her shot in and out, no good. Bixby somehow able to come away with the offensive rebound and unable to get the shot to go, but she draws the foul, and she'll go to the line to shoot a pair of free throws. So that foul on the Cardinals called on number 22, Madeline Thorpe, her first, team's second. Bixby to the line. First free throw from Bixby off the mark. Some substitutions, Hannah LaMotta coming back into the game, and the Bogart sisters checking in for Sargent County, number 3, Mallory Bogart, and number 5, Chloe Bogart. Second free throw upcoming here for Bixby. And this one is good. The 4 points for Bixby. As that's picked off by Mallory Bogart. Looks ahead to Bixby. Bixby somehow able to get it to Kadoon, and Carly able to finish. Quick 9 points for Carly Kadoon. As that gets thrown over the Bulldogs bench. So Sargent County basketball. Bixby setting up the zone offense. Trying to get it inside. That's exactly where you want to attack a zone. And Ashlyn Sundquist now on the board. Good pass there from Chloe Bogart to get into the middle of that 2-3 zone. Hagen, good step through and takes one extra step. Good pass fake, good step through. But that left foot kind of carried her a little too far. Right foot picked up. So Bixby once again looking to set up the offense. Short corner to Kadoon. Down low to Bogart. Up top Bixby. Shot fake. Floater. No good. Offensive rebound. Kadoon. Good. Back down there from Carly Kadoon. And that's going to give her 11 first quarter points as Sargent County with a huge 19-2 advantage here with still about 2 minutes to play. And we're going to give that steal to Bixby. Up ahead to Kadoon. Kadoon maybe caught between a step. Little patty cake going on. Shot from Sundquist. In and out. No good. Ball batting around. Somehow offensive rebound to Bixby. And Coach Searstead tells him to set it up. 3-point shot from Bixby is good. Emma Bixby with 7. And we've got a timeout on the floor. Sargent County leading by 20. We're going to take time with them. You're watching here on YourLiveEvent.com.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
22-2, the first quarter score, as coming out to a quick start is exactly what Coach Searstead wanted, and you can't get off to a much better start than what his Bulldogs team has done up to this point. Carly Kadoon already in double digits. Emma Bixby with 7. Thorpe, and we're going to have a tie up there as Lee and Thorpe in on the jump ball. Possession arrow favors the Cardinals. Middlestead guarded by Bogart. Once again, just staying in that zone. Cross-court skip pass. Middlestead able to come away with it. And Mallory Bogart almost comes away with it, but Chloe Bogart does. And she gets it ahead to Bixby. And good transition offense there. Emma Bixby with 9 first quarter points. As that one unable to be handled by Madeline Thorpe, and Sargent County now looking to set up the offense here, leading 24-2. Still plenty of time. Ball tipped around, but able to get to Newstel. Inside to Lee. Up top to Bixby. Her dribble drive, kick out to Chloe Bogart. Mallory from mid-range. Shot off the mark. Offensive rebound. Lee. Fresh shot clock. Somehow able to find Newstel, but just a little too far underneath the rim there was Sadie Newstel. So good find on that opposite block. Hagen gets it to Thorpe. And maybe tip, but Lee comes away with it. Bixby, good bounce pass to Mallory Bogart. We're going to have a foul called, and Mallory Bogart will go to the line now to shoot 2. First free throw from the freshman Bogart is up and good. As a substitution for the Cardinals, Hannah Moorhead back into the game as Madeline Thorpe will take a seat. And the second free throw off the mark. About a 4 or 5 second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now shot clock turned off as that's stolen by Lee. Bixby looking to push and just a little too tall for Chloe Bogart coming down the near sideline. So the Cardinals now with a chance to hold for the final shot. As Norton gets it to Hagan. Down low, shot there from Hannah Moorhead. No good. Good adjustment there. Good recovery, I should say, for Chloe Bogart to flash down and defend that what would have been a wide open layup. Bogart running the baseline, foot on the line, shot just a little bit long, and they're going to say deflected off of Lee. Ellendale basketball. 3 seconds remaining on the first quarter game clock. This is Norton, Lamada. And that'll do it for your first quarter as the Sargent County Bulldogs explode to a 25-2 advantage after 1 quarter of play. You are watching Division B Region 1 girls basketball in your live event. We will be right back.
This is Chris Brecken from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. We specialize in seed meter calibration, planter maintenance, and offer the full line of precision planting products. Walking your fields with you, helping you identify maintenance issues on your planter, developing a plan that puts you back in control of your planter. That's what we do here at Agassiz Precision Ag. Stop by or give us a call. Agassiz Precision Ag, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Anderson Seed Farms Incorporated is your local LG Seeds and Dairyland seed dealership. They offer the latest traits and genetics in both corn and soybeans along with alfalfa. Anderson Seed Farms is also a certified seed conditioning plant that grows, conditions, and sells Westbred spring wheat seed, which was the top grown spring wheat in North Dakota last year. If you'd like to know more about these industry-leading products, contact Anderson Seed Farms in Foreman at 701-724-3601 or check out AndersonSeedFarms.com.
25-2, the advantage for Sargent County, as they had probably one of the best quarters of basketball that you can have to start the game. 25 points, 11 coming from Kadoon, 9 from Bixby. Down low, Bixby, her floater off the glass is good. So Bixby picking up right where she left off. Good ball movement here for the Cardinals. Norton to Moorhead. This is out to Middlestead. Moorhead in the corner. Good shot fake, but ball batting around. Ashlyn Sundquist comes away with it. Looks like Sundquist also gotten some blood on the jersey. She's now sporting number 42 instead of her original 41. Bixby back to Lee. Your Coach Searstead telling his crew to move the ball, and Kadoon's mid-range shot from that short corner off the mark. Good rebound there from Ariel Hagan as she's looking to push. Macy Norton has to throw it away before she gets called for a travel, as just couldn't get her footing after that pass. So Kadoon, another mid-range shot, this time able to connect. 13 points for Carly Kadoon. Just able to get rid of it before that step came down was Hagan. This is Norton out to Middlestead, back to Hagan. Dribble drive, find down low. Good kick out to Norton. Her three-point shot just a little bit long. Good rebound there from Sundquist. Gets it ahead to Newstall. Newstall to Lee, and Lee is just going to wait for her point guard to come back and get something set up. Down low to Newstall. Bixby left alone for three, off the mark. So Bixby hit 2 threes in that first quarter, and they're going to say last touch by the Cardinals. So Sargent County will hold on to the basketball here. Bixby and Kadoon with the 4 points here in the second quarter. Kadoon Three-point shot is good. Second triple for Carly Cadoon, as she now has 16 points just 2 minutes into the second quarter. Hagen tries to get it to Norton, tipped away by Bixby, gathered there by Sundquist. Sundquist up ahead to Cadoon, good decision there. Little give and go action. Cadoon that time shot just a little bit strong. Middlestead looking to push. Stead kicks it back out to Norton. This is Hagen. Back to Macy Norton. Three-point shot here from LaMotta off the mark, as Lee will come away with the rebound. Bixby will walk it up here for Sargent County, leading by 30 here in the first half, as Bixby got a little careless with the pass, trying to get it down to the middle there to Sundquist. Good job by Macy Norton, able to take advantage of that errant pass, as she's also going to draw the foul on Ashlyn Sundquist, her first, team's first. Had a substitution there during that break. Number 20, Mason Glenn, checking in for the Cardinals. She's involved in that tie-up. Possession arrow favors Ellendale. There's about 3 minutes gone here in quarter number 2. Macy Norton set to inbound. Gets it up top to Glenn. Hagen. Shot fake there from LaMotta. Middlestead, Norton. Good hands there by Sargent County, able to, or forcing the difficult pass. LaMotta, 15 on the shot clock. Hagen. Cross court to Norton. Norton dribble drive, shot up, and no good there. So the Cardinals still trying to buy a basket here. Have not scored in about a quarter plus of game action. Three-point shot there from Cadoon. She knew that was off. Follows her shot. And now Cardinals have a fast break opportunity, and drawing the foul is Macy Norton, and she will go to the line now to shoot two. Drawing the foul on Emma Bixby, her first, team's second here in the second quarter. First free throw for Macy Norton is good, as Mallory and Chloe Bogart substitute back into the game. Newstill and Sundquist will take a seat. Also checking back in for the Cardinals is number 22, Madeline Thorpe, as Kinsey Middlestead will take a seat. Second free throw upcoming here for Norton. And a 1-for-2 trip for Norton. So Coach Searstead calling for his girls to work the ball around here, get the best shot you can down low, or Lee try to get it down low to Cadoon. Ball poked away. Cadoon, her shot here is good, assisted there by Mallory Bogart. So Hagen out to Thorpe. Thorpe tries to get it to a cutting LaMotta. LaMotta goes right at Bogart. Good offensive rebound there, but blocked by Lee. Mallory Bogart looking to push. Instead, kicks it back out to Bixby. Chloe Bogart now back up top to Bixby. And good decision there by Mallory Bogart. Puts some touch on it and gets that one to rattle around and fall. 3 points for the freshman Bogart coming off the bench. Looks like Sargent County in a man now that they seem to be playing just a half-court set. Stop with that full-court pressure as that ball is passed away, out of bounds. Newstill and Sundquist coming back in. Lee and Cadoon will take a seat. Also coming back in for the Cardinals is Kinsey Middlestead, as Hannah LaMotta will take a seat. Also coming back in is Hannah Moorhead. Mason Glenn will take a seat. So the Cardinals staying in that 2-3 zone. About 3 minutes remaining here in our first half. Chloe Bogart, Bixby, now to Mallory Bogart, inside to Sundquist. Sundquist able to get that one to go off the glass. First points of the second quarter for Ashlyn Sundquist, 4 points total. Middlestead, this is Thorpe. Moorhead back out to Hagen. Good ball movement. 3-point shot here from Middlestead off the mark. Rebound poked away and gathered by Mallory Bogart. Bixby, short corner to Sundquist. Sundquist, and she is going to step out of bounds there on the baseline. So turnover Sargent County. And about 2.5 remaining here in our second quarter. Pass to Moorhead, up top now to Hagen. Hagen dribble drive kick and stolen there by Mallory Bogart, up ahead to Sundquist. Sundquist, good strong drive, unable to get the finish. And instead gets the steal. And maybe poked away by the Cardinals as Sundquist tried to pass it to Mallory Bogart. But deflected by a Cardinal player and a sideline out of bounds for Sargent County as Mason Glenn will come back into the game. I believe that was Ariel Hagen who took a seat. So final 2 minutes remaining. Sargent County led the whole way. Mallory Bogart cutting baseline. Sundquist, her mid-range shot, no good. Bixby almost skied up and came away with the offensive rebound. And they're going to say, oh, excuse me. I thought they were going to say last touch by Bixby, but they're going to say last touch by the Cardinals, so Sargent County will maintain possession. Good effort there by Bixby. Bogart gets it up top to Newstall. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Bogart. Sundquist. Little hook shot there from Ashlyn Sundquist is good. So 6 points for Sundquist. Sargent County leading big here. That pass was deflected by Bixby, but gathered there by Thorpe. Norton. Moorhead. And Bixby picks that one off, gets the steal. And too strong there on the layup, and then she is going to be called for the foul. So great defensive effort there by Bixby, but a rare miss on a wide open fast break layup, and she also draws a foul and head to the bench as Carly Cadoon will sub in for her. Moorhead. This is Middlestead. Looking to get it to Thorpe, finally does. Good pass fake there as Norton went streaking towards the center of the lane, but Sundquist does a good job picking off that pass. Newstall, her mid-range shot is just off the mark, but Sundquist comes away with the offensive rebound, and she's also going to draw the foul on the putback opportunity, so she will go to the line to shoot two. Her first free throws here on the evening, as that foul was called on Kinsey Middlestead, her second, team's first here in the second quarter. And first free throw for Sundquist is good. And second free throw off the mark, but Cadoon comes away with it, and her shot on the putback opportunity was no good. About a 6-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass down low to Middlestead, no good. As it deflects off of her, goes out of bounds, and it will be Sargent County basketball. About 27 seconds remaining on the game clock. Newstall to Cadoon. Cadoon shot fake, gets it to Mallory Bogart. Up top now to Chloe. This is Mallory to Newstall. Defense being played there by Glenn. Good find there from Cadoon to Chloe Bogart, as Chloe Bogart now in the scoring column for Sargent County. 3-point shot at the buzzer. for Madeline Thorpe is good. And sometimes you just need to see one fall, as a phenomenal three-point heave there for Madeline Thorpe ends what had been a field goal-less second quarter for the Cardinals, as our halftime score is 43 at Sargent County 6 for the Ellendale Cardinals. We will step aside. We'll be back for a little halftime coverage, as well as we will take a look at what both of these squads have going on forward, as well as what's going on in that Barnes County tournament. Feel free to switch over on your live event to go watch that coverage. But we will step aside here from the MAC as Sargent County up big.
Sargent Central Public School, helping others create themselves things and opportunities. It's home to a variety of wonderful opportunities, including a 24/7, 365 community wellness center, a 3rd through 12th grade smart lab, free pre-kindergarten, 1-to-1 student devices, and 12 weeks paid parental leave. For more information, please visit sargentcentral.org. Good luck, athletes, and good luck, Sargent County Bulldogs. Together is Central.
Partnership is a way of life here in the Northland. It's about pitching in to help our neighbors, making lending decisions locally, honoring long-term commitments to farmers, Main Street businesses, teams, schools, and rural communities. We're more than just a bank. We're a community partner, working constantly and diligently to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. Bank North, always true.
The Bison Booster Club, an organization that is rooted in their support of the activities within the Milner Public School District and the City of Milner. They pride themselves on their community involvement in local donations to area projects and sponsorships to help make their community a pleasant place to reside. If you have any questions or are interested in becoming a Booster Club member, you can check out the Bison Booster Club on Facebook or talk with any of the existing members. The Bison Booster Club, helping make their community a better place to live.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
The Milner Public School District has a long history of academic, artistic, and athletic achievement and is proud of the programs and education environment offered. A fully accredited educational system, Milner Public School District operates 2 separate school buildings, including Sundale Colony School. Over 85%, that's right, 85% of the graduates of Milner High School attend some form of post-secondary educational institution. You can find more information on the Milner Public School District online at milner.k12.nd.us.
Welcome back into our Stock Growers Bank broadcast booth as the Sargent County Bulldogs with a large halftime lead of 43-6 over the Ellendale Cardinals. Some unofficial first half stats. The leading scorers so far on the evening is the junior forward for Sargent County, Carly Cadoon. She has 18 points unofficially in that first half. She had 11 in the first, 7 in the second. Also didn't see as much playing time there in the second quarter. So able to put on quite a scoring frenzy. She's also joined in double digits by the senior guard, Emma Bixby. She had 9 in the first quarter, 2 in the second to give her 11 points. Ashlyn Sundquist has 7, Mallory Bogart 3, and then Sadie Newstall and Chloe Bogart each with a bucket. As for the Ellendale Cardinals, an exciting end to the first half as Madeline Thorpe hit that deep 3 from about the volleyball line. So she is the leading scorer for the Cardinals, as Ariel Hagan has 2 and Macy Norton 1 for 2 from the free throw line, making up the 6 points for the Cardinals. Taking a look at some scores from around the area. Down in Hankinson, the Tri-State Tigers are currently leading over the Hankinson Pirates 35-19 going into the fourth quarter. Number 1 ranked team in the state, Central McLean, is currently defeating Kidder County 33-13 at halftime. The Lemoore Litchfield Marion Lobos were able to defeat the Wymer Lidgerwood Warbirds over in that Barnes County tournament 54-30. And a matchup that just got started in that Barnes County tournament. Maple River, the number 3 ranked team in the state, is playing the Enderlin Eagles. As I mentioned, that game just got started. 10-4 is the current score that I'm seeing on my end as they near the end of quarter number 1. Taking a look at the upcoming games, first for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Ellendale Cardinals. This is the first of 3 straight road games for Ellendale. They will be traveling to take on Warwick at the Jamestown Civic Center on Friday before they head back out on the road to take on the Lemoore Litchfield Marion Lobos a week from today. They will play 1 game at home before the winter break. That game will be played next Friday, and they will be playing their near-town rivals, the Oaks Tornadoes. As for the Sargent County Bulldogs, tonight marks the last of 3 straight home games to start the season. They're also going to be playing in Jamestown. That game is going to be on Saturday as they take on Kidder County. They will then head out on the road to face the Lobos next Thursday, and that will wrap up their pre-holiday schedule. Final minute of warm-up here of halftime. We will step aside, and we'll be back with our second half here from Milner. You are watching on yourliveevent.com.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
As both coaches finish up their final speeches before we get started here in the second half, it looks like it's going to be, I believe, Sargent County ball coming out. Looking at who is on the floor for the Cardinals. They're starting the same way they started the game. Hannah Moorhead, Macy Norton, Ariel Hagan, Madeline Thorpe, and Hannah Lamata. As for the Bulldogs, they'll be doing the same. Emma Bixby, Lily Lee, Carly Cadoon, Sadie Newstall, and Ashlyn Sundquist. So man-to-man defense being played here by the Cardinals coming out of halftime. Sundquist, another little baby hook there. No good. Almost gets the offensive rebound, and fighting for it is a jump ball. Possession arrow favors the Cardinals. So So good, strong defensive rebound effort there by Hannah Moorhead. And maybe more of a relaxed three-quarter court or half-court man-to-man press being played by Sargent County, and that's going to force a turnover. Newstill up top to Sundquist. This is Bixby. Cadoon looks to get it to Lee, and that's the first points for Liliana Lee here this evening, as Lee had a big first game for Sargent County with 17 points. Good to see her get into the scoring column here early in the second half. Down low is Ariel Hagan. Her shot no good. Maybe blocked by a Bulldog there contesting. Lee about the high post elbow shot there. Shot from Newstill off the mark. Offensive rebound Cadoon. And tries to fire it into Lee, unable to handle it, and tries to save it as well, but turnover for Sargent County. So Ariel Hagan now to Moorhead. LaMotta, shot fake. Gets Sundquist off her feet. Shot no good. Sundquist looks to slow it down, getting it to her point guard, Bixby. Bixby looking to direct traffic, getting something set up here for Sargent County. Ball screen from Lee. Dribble handoff action. Newstill. Good job finding Sundquist there on the roll, and her and LaMotta get tied up. This time possession arrow favors Sargent County. So good pick and roll action there, just unable to fully hold on to possession was Sundquist, just able to get the inbound off. Bixby floater off the glass. Able to get that one to go 13 for Bixby. As Hagan dribbles it off her foot, Cadoon comes away with it. Bixby, hesitation, goes right at Norton, no good. And Moorhead again able to get the defensive rebound, poked away. I think that was Moorhead who actually tipped it away from Hagan, as Newstill able to convert her first point since the first quarter. Hagan gets it now to Thorpe. Hannah Moorhead to Thorpe, and they're going to call Lee on the reach. Good positioning there by Madeline Thorpe on, not sure if it was really a pick and roll or more of just a kind of a pass and roll, pass and cut kind of action there, but able to draw the foul. Shot from LaMotta, no good. Cadoon skies up for the rebound and outlets it ahead to Sundquist. Bixby guarded here by Macy Norton. Gets it to Sundquist. Sundquist out to Bixby. Three-point shot from Bixby is good. Emma Bixby with her third triple, as she now has 16 points for the Bulldogs. Just able to keep her hand on top was Hagan. Gets it up top now to Thorpe. Norton, shot fake, dribble drive, and goes right at the Bulldogs. We'll see if they call Bixby on the drive, or no, they're going to call it on Newstill for reaching in there on the drive. So that foul on Newstill's her second, team second here of the third quarter. First free throw for Macy Norton, no good. Mallory and Chloe Bogart coming in. Newstill and Sundquist will take a seat. Second free throw upcoming here for Macy Norton. And this time she is able to convert, so 2 for 4 from the free throw line. So far in the game for Macy Norton. Mallory Bogart playing point this go around. Lee gets into a cutting Bixby, and again, that's the second time we've seen Bixby have a wide open layup opportunity and just a little too strong. able to find Hannah Moorhead down low, and again, unable to get an easy layup. This time it is the Cardinals. So 52-7 as we near the halfway point, or just cross the halfway point of the third quarter. Lazy pass there from Bixby, tipped by Thorpe, but good job by Lee, able to come away with it. Bixby down low to Cadoon. Cadoon turnaround fadeaway jumper is good. First points of the second half for Cadoon. She now has 20. Norton gets it down low to Thorpe. Thorpe tried to get it to Moorhead there on that opposite block, but good defense there by Lee. Bixby to Mallory Bogart. Now to Bixby. And probably should have been called a kick violation, but nonetheless, the result is the same, Sargent County ball. But they will inbound it on the baseline. Bogart gets it up top to Bixby again, just narrowly getting that baseline out of bounds play inbounded as that shot from Cadoon strong. Hannah Moorhead comes away with the rebound and gets it to Ariel Hagen. Hagen to Moorhead, back to Hagen. Her shot just inside the free throw line is good, so her first points since the first quarter. As Kinsey Middlestead set to check in for the Cardinals' next dead ball opportunity. Bogart, Cadoon just inside the three-point line, and that shot is good for Carly Cadoon. 22 for 22. As LaMotta able to split the double team, kicks out to Moorhead. Moorhead, her shot off the glass, no good. Rebound gathered there by Lee. Newstall and Sundquist will also be checking in at the next dead ball for Sargent County. Bixby down low to Bogart, kicks out to Chloe Bogart, and her three-point shot in and out. A good shot there from Chloe Bogart, just unable to convert. Hagen, her dribble drive, nice screen there by LaMotta. Three-point shot from Moorhead, strong. Rebound gathered there by Bogart. As she gets it to, trying to get it to Bixby, but ball floats towards Cadoon as Lee unable to handle the pass. Norton, stolen there by Mallory Bogart. Able to get it to Cadoon. Good job by Carly Cadoon running the floor there in transition. Good find from Mallory Bogart. As we near the final minute here of the third quarter, almost picked off by Bixby. Shot there from Hagen off the mark, but she draws the foul, and she will go to the line now to shoot two. Foul on the play on number 14, Liliana Lee, her second, team's third. First free throw there for Ariel Hagen is good. So Middlestead, Newstall, and Sundquist coming back into the game. Also for the first time here this evening for Sargent County is the sophomore center, number 40, Anong Dang. Not too often that the tallest player on the floor doesn't get involved in the free throw rebounding opportunity, but Sargent County able to come away with it nonetheless. As good play there by Hagen, able to tip it away. As Bogart inbounds to Bogart. Cadoon, Lee, and Bixby were the ones that went to the bench during that last substitution for Sargent County. Down low to Dang. Dang gets it out to Bogart. Good decision there by Sundquist. Down low again to Dang. And Dang, as she's trying to get into a post position, just stumbled her feet and be called for the travel. So about a 6-7 second difference between shot clock and game clock. This is Norton going right at Dang, and there's going to be a block shot there by Anong Dang. Inbound. Oh, nice tip pass there from Hagen to Norton, but unable to convert. Chloe Bogart comes away with the board, but good effort there by Macy Norton to contest it. Bogart had to kind of toss that one away before she fell down and traveled, and Dang just unable to chase it down. Norton, her three-point shot is good. Macy Norton now with 5 points for the Cardinals. About 10 seconds remaining. Bogart to Bogart. This is Mallory. Good defense being played there by Thorpe. Newstall, shot fake, kick. Chloe Bogart, her three-point shot, in and out. As that'll do it for our third quarter, as Sargent County up big. They lead 58, Cardinals 13. You're watching on YourLiveEvent.com. We'll be back with your fourth quarter.
Grain understands that agriculture is your livelihood, and we're committed to providing you with the highest quality of services to meet your farming needs. Milner Grain has a passion for our community and the farmers we serve. Milner Grain is locally owned and operated. When you're looking for a partner in the field, look to Milner Grain. Call 701-427-5284 or check out Milner Grain's app with current up-to-date prices. Milner Grain is here to help you and your farm grow.
58-13, the score going into the fourth quarter, looking at least what Coach Searstead seems to be substituting in. It looks like he's going to be going with his JV squad. So it might be the last time we've seen the starters here on the evening. If we look at what's most likely the final stats, the leading scorer for Sargent County is Carly Cadoon with 24, Emma Bixby with 16. So on the floor for Sargent County to get started is the sophomore number 1, Caitlin Wangler, the junior forward number 10, Whitney Marr, the sophomore guard number 13, Nora Swanson, junior forward number 34, Maya Sundquist, and the other junior forward number 23, Claire Wessler. As that shot from Moorhead might be tipped there by Swanson. Good job on the defensive rebound for Maya Sundquist. So with the advantage over 30, it will be a running clock here for the remainder of the fourth quarter. Wangler, her drive. And she gets it back up top now to Sundquist. 15 on the shot clock. Wessler down low to Whitney Marr. Marr shot fake, kicks back out to Wessler. Under 10 on the shot clock. Good job there by LaMotta to jump the driving lane, as between LaMotta and Madeline Thorpe, they help to contribute to that ball getting deflected out of play, as Macy Norton and Ariel Hagen will take a seat. Kinsey Middlestead and Mason Glenn will take a seat. Wangler picked off there by Hannah LaMotta, and shot clock didn't get reset there. Well, they just play on. And stolen there by Swanson. Swanson to Wessler. Tried to get it to Swanson there on the drive, but LaMotta, looks like she got tripped up by Swanson, and Sargent County basketball. Swanson bringing it up the floor. This is Wangler. Sundquist, her three-point shot is good. Maya Sundquist able to get that one to go. Middlestead, unable to fully gather it, finally does. Gets it to Thorpe. Madeline Thorpe draws the foul there. I think that was Swanson. Yes, it was Nora Swanson being called there for the foul. Checking back in for the Bulldog, number 40, Nong Dang. As Sundquist will take a seat. So Thorpe set to inbound. Gets it into LaMotta. LaMotta shot fake. and just unable to get that one to go. Ball batted around and finally gathered there by Hannah Moorhead. Thorpe, LaMotta, her three-point shot off the mark, and ball tipped around, and I think that went off the shin of Hannah Moorhead, battling down low for the offensive rebound. Checking in for the Cardinals is the sophomore forward, number 15, Abby Elson, as LaMotta will take a seat. Wengler to Wessler. Good ball movement here from a JV squad. Dang, down low. And good help defense played there by, I believe that was Thorpe. Between Elson and Madeline Thorpe, they were able to cause the turnover, and Dang's going to be called for the foul. Her first, team's second in the final frame. And double dribble there from Madeline Thorpe, is just unable to fully grasp it there while trying to pass it off. Sundquist will come back in. And Whitney Marr will take a seat. So it looks to be this group of 6 to finish things off here for the Bulldogs. Wessler, far side corner, Swanson, Sundquist, Wengler. Gets it to Dang, Dang to Swanson. Blocked, an offensive rebound gathered there by Wessler. And that's going to be the first points for Claire Wessler. Ball batting around. Good fight there by Swanson, just unable to get back to her feet to possibly get a fast break opportunity. Moorhead to Elson. Elson goes right at Dang, and shot no good. Dang able to come away with the rebound. Swanson to Sundquist. This is Dang. Back up top to Swanson. Wengler. Wessler. Back to Swanson. Good defense being played here by the Cardinals. Down low to Dang. No good. Swanson comes away with it and draws the foul. She'll go to the line now to shoot 2. First free throw from Nora Swanson is good, as Whitney Marr will check back in, and Dang will take a seat. Second free throw off the mark, as Thorpe comes away with it, and she's looking to push far side. And that shot is good for Madeline Thorpe. She now has 5. Sundquist, Wessler. Wessler back up top now to Swanson. Wengler left alone for 3. Her shot no good. And good hustle there by Maya Sundquist, trying to save that one on this near sideline, but either her foot or the ball is out of bounds first. So Cardinals basketball, final 2 minutes remaining here. Sargent County with nearly a 50-point advantage. Wengler almost comes away with it. Good job there by Middlestead, able to maintain possession. Thorpe, her dribble drive, floater is good. So 7 points here for the sophomore Madeline Thorpe. As the final 90 seconds remaining to tick off the clock. Wessler gets it up top to Sundquist. 15 on the shot clock. Shot here from Wengler, off the mark. Fighting for the rebound, and jump ball here. Possession favors Sargent County. Checking in for the Cardinals is the junior forward, number 40, Maya Lehman. Swanson, dribble drive, just able to keep possession there as we're under a minute. Wengler again, shoots it here from mid-range, no good. Good job there by Elson, able to sky up and get that rebound. Middlestead now looking to bring it up for the final 40. And we're going to have a foul called here on Wangler, as that's going to allow just a couple more players for the Cardinals to substitute in. Number 23, Arabelle Geller. Number 34, Maya Hokana. And number 13, Leah Norton. So jump ball. Possession arrow stays with the Cardinals, and they're going to try and just quick get one more shot off here in the final couple seconds. Up ahead to Elson. Ball batted around. Finally, the Bulldogs get it, and that'll do it here from Milner, as Sargent County able to claim a big victory here in their final home. The final score here, 64-17, has Sargent County able to end their 3-game home stretch to start the season 3-0. We're going to step aside. We're going to be joined by our Enbridge player of the game, Emma Bixby, as well as Coach Randy Searstead here after the break. 64-17, the final score here from Milner. We'll be right back with post-game coverage on yourliveevent.com.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is accepting applications for a broadcast sales representative. Applicant should be self-motivated, organized, have ability to communicate clearly, and the desire to help our customer partners grow their business with customer service for their advertising and marketing needs. All experience levels are encouraged to apply. To apply, email your resume to apply@rjbroadcasting.com. R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is an equal opportunity employer.
The Sargent Central Dollars for Scholars chapter is a nonprofit foundation that supports academic success in the community. The mission is to mobilize the community on behalf of post-secondary education success for the students. Dollars for Scholars chapters help hometown students achieve their educational goals by raising scholarship funds, establishing endowments, and more. For more information, scan the QR code on screen or stop by the Sargent Central School District. This game is brought to you in part by David Bergman Agency and Stock Growers Bank.
64-17, the final score here from Milner, as the Bulldogs scored right away and just never looked back. And they were led in scoring tonight by the junior forward, number 22, Carly Cadoon. She was joined in double digits by our Enbridge player of the game, Emma Bixby, with 16. Ashlyn Sundquist was able to add 7, and then points are scattered pretty much the rest of the way. Sadie Newsell had 4. Mallory Bogart 3, as well as Maya Sundquist with 3. Chloe Bogart, Liliana Lee, and Claire Wessler 2. And then Nora Swanson able to get a point there, 1 for 2 from the free throw line in that final frame. For the Cardinals, unofficial scoring here is 5 points for Macy Norton, 7 points for Madeline Thorpe, and then 5 points for Ariel Hagan to make up all the scoring for the Cardinals. We will step aside and we'll be joined by our Enbridge player of the game, Emma Bixby, right after the break.
Sargent Central Public School, helping others create themselves, things, and opportunities. It's home to a variety of wonderful opportunities, including a 24/7, 365 community wellness center, a 3rd through 12th grade smart lab, free pre-kindergarten, 1-to-1 student devices, and 12 weeks paid parental leave. For more information, please visit sargentcentral.org. Good luck, athletes, and good luck, Sargent County Bulldogs. Together is Central.
The Milner Public School District has a long history of academic, artistic, and athletic achievement and is proud of the programs and education environment offered. A fully accredited educational system, Milner Public School District operates 2 separate school buildings, including Sundale Colony School. Over 85%, that's right, 85% of the graduates of Milner High School attend some form of post-secondary educational institution. You can find more information on the Milner Public School District online at milner.k12.nd.us.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors on their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest Coaches Show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Welcome back. We are joined by our Enbridge player of the game, Emma Bixby. Emma, you finished with 16 points. Unofficially, you're trying to tell me you don't think that's what you had, but hey, I don't think you guys thought you were going to score 25 points in that first quarter. What was the story for you guys coming out the gates strong here in this one?
We haven't came out really fast the last 2 games, and that was our goal, to come out the first and second quarter and just be aggressive and shoot those shots.
So one of the points talking to Coach Searstead prior to the game was, yes, fast starts. How do you get there? So what do you think was the key for you guys tonight compared to last week, being able to get off to such a good start?
I think we were just kind of rusty from last year. We were expecting more, I think. But this game we did some fast things right away, and we also slowed it down. So I think that helped too.
Yeah, being able to kind of play with that change of pace. So not only did we have you for 16 unofficially, prior to the game, we had you close to a triple-double. Now, I'm not sure what you had today, but what does it mean to be able to play point guard with a team like this where you have weapons like Kadoon, Sundquist, Lee, just able to pass them around? What is it like to be able to play with teammates like that?
It is so nice because I know if I throw it, I'm going to get an assist more than a lot of the times. So, and then on defense, too, I know they're on my back, and yeah.
So 3-0 to start the season. Got a game coming up this weekend. What do you guys need to do to be able to kind of keep this hot start going for you?
Energy, definitely. We don't really get down, but we're not up all the time. So that's, energy.
All right, and that's perfect from our Enbridge Energy player of the game, Emma Bixby. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be right back, and we'll talk to head coach Randy Searstead here after the break.
The Bison Booster Club, an organization that is rooted in their support of the activities within the Milner Public School District and the City of Milner. They pride themselves on their community involvement in local donations to area projects and sponsorships to help make their community a pleasant place to reside. If you have any questions or are interested in becoming a Booster Club member, you can check out the Bison Booster Club on Facebook or talk with any of the existing members. The Bison Booster Club, helping make their community a better place to live.
64-17, the final score from this one. Coach Searstead, you talked about getting off to a fast start, 25-2. What can you say about the way that your team came out the gates here today?
I was really, really happy with the defensive efforts, like first half especially, the way the JV went and the girls took it upon themselves. And they said they want to try to hold them down to single digits. We hit our goal, obviously, and about half of what we usually do for team defense, so I was really, really impressed with that.
What do you think was the key to your team being able to come out to such a fast start here today?
Staying more patient, like not trying to do everything at once right away. And they know what they're capable of doing, but they just got to go out and do it. They were trying so hard, I think, the last 2 games to get going on the season, and finally it started clicking on all cylinders, all 5 and 7 of them for that fact coming in. So.
Yeah, I mean, you were able to turn to the Bogarts off the bench. They contributed very well. Maybe not in the box score, but defensively as well as being able to move the ball around. you know, you have all this senior leadership that's coming back from your state run last year, but then you also have, you know, Carly Cadoon still a junior, Mallory Bogart a freshman. So what is it like to, you know, be able to, you know, come back with a roster very similar to what you had last year? What is it like to be able to have that group again?
Yeah, I mean, mixing in those couple younger girls too, and then building up our bench a little bit. It'll come down to the end of the season and then tournament time too, because we're going to need them, and they got to be able to get some time in with these girls, against these girls, and push each other and make each other better. Because we can't keep plateauing and going down. We got to keep itching it up step by step each game.
Yeah, exactly. So 3-0 to start the season. Couple more games here before that break. Head coach Randy Searcy, congrats on the win.
Thank you.
North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
64-17 the final score. I want to thank our Enbridge player of the game, Emma Bixby. Enbridge, life takes energy. Enbridge, energy for life. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. So for the Cardinals, they fall to 1-2 on the season. They will be taking on Warwick on Friday up in Jamestown before heading back out on the road to play the Lobos a week from today. And they will end their pre-holiday schedule against the Oaks Tornadoes next Friday. As for the Sargent County Bulldogs, they advance to 3-0 on the season. They will not be back at home for a couple of weeks. Not going to be until after the break, after the new year, I believe, when they take on Mayport CG. I believe that game's on the 3rd. So it's going to be a little bit now until the Bulldogs are back at home. But they are going to also be heading up to the Jamestown Civic Center to take on Kidder County on Saturday before traveling up to Lemoore on the 19th. Our Agassiz Precision Egg play of the game, we got to give it to Madeline Thorpe with that 3-point heave to end our first half. The Agassiz Precision Egg, your local precision planting dealer out of Hillsboro. Call 701-436-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. Agassiz Precision Egg, your play of the game, brought to you by Madeline Thorpe's end of the half 3-point bucket. That'll do it here from Milner. I want to thank you all for tuning in throughout the evening. Make sure you head to yourliveevent.com to see all the upcoming action going on prior to us going on our holiday break. Make sure you tune into the Barnes County North Tournament going on up at Valley City, as that's going to be going on here for the next couple of days, as I believe that game between Maple River and Enderlin is still ongoing. So maybe switch over to that, catch the end of that game. But like I said, make sure you head to yourliveevent.com for all upcoming action. One last thank you. Connor Olson behind the camera. Nick Furch for you on the call. Thank you for tuning in to yourliveevent.com. Enjoy the rest of your night.